Alright, magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Have a blessed Sunday to all of you and welcome to another edition of Sports Corner PH interviews. And for today's edition, makakasama po natin ang Hurricanes flag football team. Sila po ay parang isang travel squad na pinapadala doon sa mga international competitions. And just recently, nakapag-compete po sila dyan po sa Ningbo, China for the Flag Football Invitational Tournament kung saan kabilang po ang Pilipinas sa mga ilang bansa like po China and the others na nag-compete nag-participate dito sa nasabing competition. So without further ado, ipakilala po natin ang ating mga bisita, si Miss ang aking katukayo. Ito, sabihin natin, kung familiar kayo noon sa car racing, nakatatak na yung pangalan niya. Pero ngayon, she's now ventured into flag football. So, si Gabby De La Muerza ang ating makakasama natin. Miss Gabby, katukayo, magandang araw sa inyo. Nice to meet you.
Hello, thanks for having us.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Gabby. And of course, si Brian, one of the captains of the men's team. Brian.
Hello, hi everyone.
And lastly, si Miss Nikki from one of the co-team captains na ng squad. By the way, anong pa apelyido mo ulit?
Nikki Reyes.
Nikki. So, husband and wife pala kayo. Ayun, I see. So, bate.
Hello everyone. Hi, Dags.
Alright, thank you so much, Miss Gabby, Miss Nikki, Sir Brian, for gracing with us with your presence sa interview, and congratulations even though hindi tayo nagka-podium dito sa nasabing competition, but it's marami kayong mga great learnings na natutunan ninyo from that said competition. So, firstly, kamusta na kayo? Right after the competition, back to training, even though malakas ang ulan na yon dahil medyo mahihirapan kayo mag-training sa ngayon
For 1 week, rest muna kami. And then, training kami ulit next week. Start.
Oo.
So we're taking a week to rest. Apart from that, trying to review yung mga film, what we did good, what we did wrong, ano yung mga pwede may improvements that we can take to the next competition that we have lined up. Then yeah, we're just taking this time to recover and at the same time get better, at least mentally and game plan wise.
Okay, Miss Gabby, you want to add?
Yes, basically same thing. Brian said everything naman. Basically tuloy-tuloy kami ever since the training for the IFAF games last year. Tuloy-tuloy yung buong team every week nagta-train. Yeah, this is the first tournament for the Hurricanes, pero marami pa to come.
Okay.
Yes.
Silang tatlo po are also part of the Aguila Pilipinas na national team for flag football. But for this juncture, nag-compete kayo under the banner of Hurricanes flag football team. So, what's the big difference? Kasi national team itong Aguila Pilipinas. Nitong Aguila Pilipinas, and of course yung team na awak niyo, which is yung Hurricanes for the particular competition, Sir Brian.
So I think yung biggest difference is this one, since we're not really flying as a national team, it's not really sanctioned by the official flag football organization. We just chose to fly as a club team. And also, there's a lot of things that you have to do if you're flying as a national team. Like, for example, host tryouts, announce it to everyone, make sure it's open. So this time, if it's a club team, parang you're free to do your own thing. However you want to assemble the team, it's up to you guys.
Ayun. So, it's more like a club team itong Hurricanes, and got your point right now. And of course, in this particular competition, ilan ba yung mga countries na kasama dito? Isama na rin natin yung China and of course the Philippines para dito sa so may mga ilang bansa din na sumali doon sa competition.
I think there are over 10 countries that joined.
Okay.
Yeah. Marami-rami ho. There's around 500 players ho narinig namin sa organizer.
Ayun. So, ang dami pala mga kupunan at mukhang nahirapan kayo sa tindi ng competition ng ilan sa mga kupunan natin. Anyway, ang composition pala of the lineup of the team is mostly yung mga galing sa Metro Manila. And I also surprised that there's also some players galing naman sa Cebu na nag-compete doon, and some of them nag-stand out sa iba't ibang mga flag football leagues there in Cebu. And of course, yung ilan kasi meron atang mga fundraiser na ginaganap nga sa kanilang mga events. So, are you thrilled na makasama niyo yung mga Cebu Blaze players para dito sa Hurricanes Club natin for the Dingbo tournament, Miss Gabby?
Yes, of course. There's a lot of talent sa Cebu. Kitang-kita naman. We were honored na nakalaro sila with us. Yeah, with the Hurricanes, and then also nakalaro rin sila sa mga ibang mga teams na nandun. It's the trickiest part having someone far is logistics. So at least parang naka one weekend kami to train as a team together bago kami lumipad for China.
What about si Brian? What are your thoughts na, of course, makasama niya na sa training yung mga Cebu Blaze players natin?
Yeah, so as Gabby mentioned, yeah, maraming talented na players outside Metro Manila. So Cebu just so happened that when we hosted a camp with Cam Bynum, he's an NFL Filipino American player who does camps around the Philippines.
By the way,
we-
meron pangatlong camp, itong Camp Byroom, which is happening very soon.
Yes, yes. So yeah, so we had his volume 2 camp nung Feb, and determined niya na okay, like let's do it in Cebu. We were there as volunteer coaches to help with Cam, and we saw firsthand ano yung talent na meron yung Cebu. And while we were there, we're asking Cam na, oh, we're trying to form a team for an international tournament. Parang let us know sino yung mga nag-standout na players for you dito. Tapos we have him a look, invite namin kung pwede, like train kami sa Manila. We can also visit here sa Cebu to train, gano'n. So we thought of it as the camp was going on. And kita namin, yeah, magaling talaga sila. Sure, they're very new to the format of football that we're competing internationally, but yung raw talent is really there. And it goes to show how well they performed and they were able to adjust to the game.
Okay, Miss Nikki, how about the familiarization and the camaraderie sa bawat players, both Metro Manila base and of course the Cebu base, throughout the training period, yung preparations, and of course yung conditioning for this said competition weeks before?
We're very happy with the integration. Actually, since di ba 1 week lang kami nag-train, when we played, the chemistry is really there agad. Yung each player, we really trusted each other. So, I think talagang nalaro naman yung best namin sa game.
So, ilan po yung players natin na pinadala, and even the coaches na pinadala for Ningbo?
13 for the men's and 12.
12 sa women's.
And kasama rin yung mga coaches, right?
Yes.
Yung nagko-coach sa men's, kami-kami lang. Yung nagko-coach sa women's,
Yung men's.
kami yung men's.
So, kanya-kanya talagang estilo talaga. Kasi kanya-kanya mga trabaho man lang. Kasi pinagsabay niya ang paglalaro and of course, pag-coach, pag-guide niya, pag-mentor para dito sa team. So, ilang buwan kayo nag-training para dito sa competition?
For the men's, we would say 1 month kami nag-online Zoom and may 2 weekends sila na pumunta dito. I think mostly yun yung parang preparation time namin. For the women's, a little bit shorter.
For the women's, kasi since iba-iba kami ng schedule, kung sino yung available for training, nag-train kami. as much as we can together. Pero meron kaming one weekend na complete talaga kami. Like, nag-fly in yung mga Cebu girls.
Okay. Miss Gabby, alam ko yung ilan sa kanila may mga day jobs na sa kanilang inasikaso, but they always make some time para mag-train, and pagdating nga sa uling weekend nagkasama-sama kayo with the Cebu Braves players. So, kamusta ang inyong preparations? What was your thoughts, and masasabi mo ba, confident ka ba na mararating yung 100% na preparedness para dito sa competition?
Well, sa lahat ng sports in general dito, I mean, if we could make it our life, we would. That's the truth of the matter. And yeah, I guess yung maganda sa team na to is that we shared that same passion, yung tenacity na regardless of like iba-ibang buhay kami or iba-ibang trabaho, gumawa kami ng time para mag-ensayo. And with that one weekend, na realize rin namin na pare-pareho kaming train of mind and thoughts with how we want to enter the tournament and how we want to compete. So kitang-kita talaga that we laid it all out there. Ang galing ng pag-gel ng team.
And some of them, Miss Gabby, have experience before kasi nag-compete din kayo for Agilas doon sa IPAP last year. Most of the players na nakilala ko dyan sa IBAN. So magandang experience talaga yung competition ninyo in preparing for more competitions lined up internationally para sa Agila Pilipinas sa susunod na taon, even in the coming weeks. Because flag football is actually included in the LA Olympics in 2028.
Yes. Kaya ho namin, I think one of the main reasons rin for the Hurricanes is, syempre may mga tournaments na, club tournaments na ginagawa na internationally. And with that, syempre, when it's not under the banner of IFAF, marang may mga restrictions rin, especially with national team and everything. Hurricanes lets us go compete against people around the world, and especially if goal natin Olympics, we want to gain as much experience as we can against other players, against other teams. Syempre, iba-iba yung mechanics ng ibang teams, and each time na kalaro namin yung mga international players, we gain a lot of knowledge with that, and that's what we get to bring home and share with the community.
Bago ko ibigay yung assessment, Ma'am Gabby, nakakapanibago pa ba sa inyo na dati umaawak ka ng Manibela? Kasi alam natin, pamilya sa lahat ng mga viewers si Miss Gabby, dati po siyang champion race car driver nung araw. Pero ngayon, hindi na Manibela ang awak mo, kundi bola na ng flag football.
Well, hindi masyadong alam, pero matagal na ako nagfa-flag. I mean, isa sa mga first love ko na sports, yung flag football. Then medyo nawala ako for a while, then bumalik lang because of yun nga, yung pag-build ng team for IFAF. So, matagal ko na siyang mahal.
So first love mo talaga yung flag football kaysa race car driving. At naglaro ka ba noon sa mga iba't ibang leagues nung araw bago mo mag-pursue ka ng race car driving?
Yes, well, nauna yung racing. Then na-introduce ako sa flag. Early on na rin mga early 2000s. Yun, doon parati ako naglalaro. Ibang-iba kasi yung dynamics ng team sports. At racing, team rin naman siya. Pero when you're at the track kasi, I mean, nasa pag red light, ikaw na yung nandun different dynamic siya. And growing up na mahilig sa sports, I was always in varsity. Masaya talaga ang makipaglaro as a team. You win as a team, you lose as a team, you cry with one another. Parang ibang clashing bond siya.
Thank you, Gabby. What about si Nikki? What's your story on how do you discover flag football?
Ano lang, parang yung mga usual league lang na nagtuturo kay Coach Joseph Pagulayan. Meron siya every Tuesdays, tapos nag-attend ako. Yun.
So, what year ba ito?
2018?
2018. Magkasabay
Yes.
din ka ba, Brian, or naunag ba sa'yo?
Magkasabay kami. Like yung very first time na we tried it, nag-try na rin siya.
And siguro ano ba yung fundamentals para sa inyo sa paglalaro ng flag football na maaari nating i-share sa ating mga viewers nung nag-umpisa pa lang hanggang ngayon ay nakaabot na kayo sa national team, Brian?
I think yung pinakauna fundamentals is one, being open to a whole new way of approaching a sport. Kasi I think tayo, since number one sport natin is more basketball, medyo iba na sanay ka na, like ang nakaka-shoot or nakaka-score, you are doing things that actually affect the game agad-agad in a way na, will show up sa stat sheet. But in football, it's different. Parang nagma-matter dun lahat. Everything from how you approach every play, how you try to get your teammates open, to adjustments that you're doing on a play-per-play basis based on what you're seeing. Very big on those little things. So lot of
Yeah.
observation and teamwork has to happen for you to make one play work.
Okay, Nikki, Miss Nikki.
Same naman. I think a lot of it is pag you really love the competition, parang you would really work hard individually and as a team. So it takes commitment talaga.
Okay, it's time for our regular na assessment para dito sa ating interview. So, the men's team finished only in group stages. So, hindi kayo nag-place for the competition among teams na nag-compete. And then, ang swerte naman dahil ang women's team, fifth place. So, hanggang quarterfinals ang inabot niya ng koponan. So, can you tell us about your assessment sa performance ng teams? How do you fare well para dito sa competition? Lalo na, karibal mo ang iba't ibang mga clubs from different countries. Let's start with Brian.
So I think what we saw from, at least from a talent wise, nasa top talaga yung Philippines eh. And considering that the women's team was only able to practice once talaga na complete sila, speaks of how well the talent pool work together to, like, one, overcome their difference, and to, like, set aside their egos. Kasi when you're talking about putting in the best teams into one, best players into one team, you're talking about people na sanay sila na they get the ball every time. But once, lahat ng kasama nila magaling na, parang they have to make sure they're giving way to the other players that may be in a better spot to score and make plays as compared to them. So malaking bagay yun for the women's, kasi ang sa women's talaga, parang I wouldn't say hindi man competitive, pero like sobrang nagdo-dominate talaga. The good teams really stay at the good teams kasi sobrang, konti na rin yung nagpi-play as compared to the men's. But overall, like, I think na pakita nila, they almost beat yung what used to be the number one team in China. They just beat them by 2 points, and parang sa end lang talaga naka go ahead yung team na yon. And with the number one female team in Russia, a team that traveled to Mexico, to Japan to compete, they went toe to toe with them until, nagkaroon lang costly mistakes in the end on our part.
Okay, si Miss Gabby naman, despite na isang araw lang ang training na kumpleto kayo, at least na-manage ninyo na makaabot man lang ng quarterfinals at tumapos ng fifth place. What's your assessment about this?
Well, definitely we did the best we could. Um, we were able to win a few games. The last game versus Russia, yan yung sa quarterfinals eh. Um, Definitely there were things, even especially for me, I wish I could turn back time and change certain things, but all in all, everyone played their best eh. We assessed it, we learned from it, and then we get better as a team. I really like our team. I think China built a very solid foundation for us. Actually, even with the boys, yung gusto kong i-add is that with the boys, it was a lot tougher, meaning that in order to get ranked, you needed to be within the top 8, and to be in the top 8 there were 20 teams, and definitely they did well and they beat a lot of teams. Yun nga lang, hindi lang umabot sa top 8, so hindi natin alam yung ranking between if they were 9th or 10th, you know. Yeah, so I think what China was to us more than anything was an introduction with each other, us as a team, and basically we like what we saw as a team. So we will try to build on that.
Okay, Miss Nikki, your thoughts about the performance niya?
For me, nangyari kasi is, parang individually, we trust each other and then we respect each other kung paano kami maglaro. Kaya we gel together very good. So I think we're able to play na parang as a team na parang nag-practice na ng matagal na. So there.
Okay. And of course, this great participation also paved way na rin sa ating mga players to stand out niya and to have their performance ready nga para dito sa iba't ibang mga international competitions. So, looking forward, ano ba mga aasahan ninyo for the team as we go along, not just the club and of course the national team? Ano ba mga in-expect ninyo na mga tournaments for the next season? Next for within the year?
Mhm. Bale ito, this coming June, merong international tournament dito sa Manila, yung kay Cam Bynum. May mga
Kay Cam. Okay.
Cameron Bynum. Sasali yung Hurricanes doon as a team na magre-represent ng Manila. Tapos, Brian, yung mga in-invite na countries.
Yeah. So within that team, within that tournament, there's gonna be Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Indonesia. Then some players from the US who play flag will go here. Not as a team, but as individuals. But yeah, very tight. It's a little smaller in terms of like the number of teams, but the competition is tight kasi at least yung Japan teams ranked number 1 yung isa doon. Then yung sa women's ranked number 1 rin yung yung players nandun. And yung Japan based on their ranking, these players are actually you can consider them parang ahead na these are future Olympians. So ganun sila kagaling, and hopefully like yeah, we're able to compete with them and learn a lot of things from them during this tournament.
Okay, apart from this international tournament na i-host ni Cameron Bynum dito sa Pilipinas, yung Camp Bynum 3, and of course Camp Bynum 3. What else? Ano ba yung mga susunod na international competitions? Ma'am Gabi?
Well, meron dapat. We were invited to Worlds dahil sa IFAF. That was supposed to be in Finland sa August. Sadly, nakulangan ng sponsors. You know how the story goes.
Alam mo
But
naman,
as a national
siguro,
team,
medyo maigpit na yun sa budget, eh. Lalo na, kailangan mo pang ilapit sa Philippine Sports Commission para sa budget ka. So, alam mo naman,
yes, yes.
may mga priorities niya yung nakaset ang PSC. Please, tuloy.
Yun. So, dapat that was supposed to be our main competition this year. That's why decided and with, to join as much competitions na lang regionally as we can. But yes, I think Nikki knows the details on one of the big competitions we have end of the year.
Okay, go
Um,
ahead.
by December 4 to 9, merong isa pang tournament in Malaysia. They're gonna host an international tournament. So different countries then will play there. And then we'll go there as Hurricanes for para experience as a team to play with other international teams.
Okay. As data becomes turn, and ito yung last question. Ano ba yung mga memories and experiences na i-cherish nyo doon sa inyong pagpunta sa China? Lalo na maigpit yung social media dyan sa China, kaya medyo nahihirapan kayo na makapag-post niya ng mga iba't ibang mga updates. So, hindi kaya i-send nyo na naman sa akin para i-post ko naman sa Sports Corner PH yung mga latest developments doon. So, ano ba yung mga siguro ang mga memorable experiences kasama ang buong team, even though mga ilang araw kayo nagkasama sa koponan, pero at least dinala nyo ang passion, pride, and determination pagdating sa paglalaro ng flag football dito sa Pilipinas papunta doon sa China to compete internationally. Let's start with Miss Nikki.
Sa akin sobrang memorable yung games, lalo na yung mga boys, kinoach talaga kami to play our best para to make the right adjustments, to win the games. For me tsaka yung team spirit namin, the way we played as a team, yun yung talagang iuwi namin dito sa Philippines.
And of course, the coaching rin. Kanya-kanyang coaching rin ng mga players, Ma'am Nikki.
Yung mga boys, talagang kasi sobrang in-depth ng knowledge nila and they play the game. So, alam nila kung paano magbasa ng kalaban, alam nila kami i-guide in game.
Okay, Sir Brian.
So for me, yung pinaka matak, the on the field, malaking bagay, but also like how we bonded as a team, given that we're from different islands in the Philippines. So the way sila nag-adjust for us and the way nag-adjust kami for them, kahit yung logistics, how we figured it out. And when we're there, how we dealt with the wins and the losses that we got. And then apart from that, it's also the connections that we're able to make with people, with individuals that come from other countries who have the same love and passion for the sport. For international tournaments, I think that's an underrated experience wherein you see them up close. You ask them how they got here, how they get into the sport, and invite them to your country to play and hopefully like you get to go to their country as well.
Okay, Miss Gabby, what are your memories na i-share niyo sa amin sa pagpunta ninyo sa China, and of course, na may papasa niyo naman sa mga susunod na mga competitions na lalawakan ninyo, either Hurricanes and Águilas?
Well, each time especially international, Nikki, Brian, and I were lucky enough that we were able to join the IFAF. That really increased our level of performance by so much. With China, marami rin sa teammates namin na first time to compete internationally. And it really is an eye-opener in a sense na ang rami mo talagang matututunan. The way things are played, the way it definitely takes you outside the box, and you get to bring that home. And when you bring that home, you get to share that to other people. So yan yung, for me, blessing siya.
Ayun, and definitely it's great to have you guys on our interview right now. Sabi nga natin, blessed and confident talaga dahil of course, this competition serves as a springboard for the preparations for different international competitions, including one na i-host sa Manila by June by Cam Bynum, and we're definitely looking forward for greater things to come, lalo na sa pag-spread out, pag-develop, and encourage sa ating mga kababayan to try flag football. And of course, to represent the country in different international competitions. So, as we end this interview, maybe can you have some words of appreciation sa lahat ng mga taga-suporta? You want to thank all those who have supported sa inyong journey sa Hurricanes in the past Ningbo flag football tournament. Please go ahead, Brian first.
Okay. So I'd like to thank first yung mga people who really helped us prepare for this. So number one, our families, because they've been so understanding of like how much like this small competition takes time away from them. So they've been very understanding all the practices, all of them. And also the local teams that helped us prepare us do scrimmages with us. So we have a team called Sandatas. They're in all the way in Laguna. They we're fortunate enough to have us use their facilities to train. At the same time, use their players to practice with us. Then there's Huskies and Panthers that we always use their practice time for us to gain also practice time within the Hurricanes and play there with their players also. So we thank everyone that has been part of our journey.
All right. And Nikki.
Almost na-cover na ni Bri. Syempre, our family, kasi nga, sila yung, like, kasi meron kaming baby, so may nag-aalaga ng baby namin when we're away training. And then, yung mga friends and our teammates and other players in the community na nagsusupport, like, they watched kahit iba yung, like, di ba Chinese yung commentary, pero some of them watched pa rin. Yan.
Ayun. So, husband and wife tandem. And I'm sure yung baby nyo, definitely kahit yung mga parents ay nasa China, ay sumusuporta pa rin dito sa ating campaign ninyo. And it's nice to see an husband and wife tandem dito sa ating program sa Sports Corner PH interviews with regards na sa pag-promote at pag-share ng experiences sa isang sport. And Ms. Gabby, it's a pleasure to have you and thank you so much for accepting the invite na makasama ka namin. Please, your final words po.
Well, Brian and Nikki said it best. Thank you definitely sa mga teammates and all the loved ones that supported us. Bynum Faith Foundation also, they've been with us from the very beginning. Ang laki ng tulong nila talaga from the grassroots to everyone in the team as well. Yes, and to our future sponsors also for supporting us. It's a laking tulong talaga kasi when we get on the field, that's just a result of what we do each time we practice, and that's always behind the scenes, and 90% of the things that get done is really behind the scenes. And for the people who have supported us behind the spotlight, thank you for that.
Ayun. So thank you so much Gabby, Brian, and Nikki for having us here Baka naman, itong interview na ito, baka pwede nating i-pitch in sa mga sponsors, mga potential sponsors nga ng ating Agila Pilipinas and Hurricanes to shoulder their support with regards sa funding itong interview. And with definitely itong exposure na ito sa interview, it's makakatulong na rin ito para i-introduce at ipakilala sa atin itong flag football na napabagay talaga sa mga Pinoy. So, before we say goodbye, thumbs up tayo and smile for our photo op. And 1, 2, 3. Ayun. So thank you so much and have a great day. Ingat kayo sa ulan and God bless us all. Bye! Salamat po!
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you po.